Hello, everyone. Welcome to This Day. It is Friday, February 3rd, and we're very happy to have you join us today. We have a couple of meetings that we would like to tell you about. The first would be at 10 o'clock this morning. It is the third board agenda prep, and that is in the Willow Room. And then also at 10 o'clock is the United New Resident Orientation. That will be in the boardroom, and they would like you to please RSVP. So if you can do that right away before you head out there at 10 o'clock, that would be great. And you need to email info@lagunawoodsvillage.com. Now on our show today, we have two strangers that we haven't seen on the show in a while. We have Christine Anzel and Jack Levinson, who are here on behalf of the Jewelry Box Estate Buyers. And then we have Sports Corner with Cole Young, and then Al Glover and Robin Levalle with the Theater Guild, and they're going to learn all about some of their fun stuff coming up. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at our weather. Well, we are looking at still snow on the mountains, but it's going to be melting away because it's not super cold up there. But we are looking at a little bit of rain coming up here on Sunday. So today we're going to have AM clouds, but then this afternoon it'll clear to sunny skies, 68, 46. Tomorrow mostly sunny, but then we are going to start clouding up in the evening, 69, 50. 46% chance of rain on Sunday, 63, 48. Monday and Tuesday, beautiful, 65, 47 and 69, 47. Then if you are traveling, take a look at these numbers. Local beaches 62-49, San Diego 65-49, Santa Barbara 65-49. Palm Springs is getting up there, 73-50. Tahoe is expecting snow on one of the days, 38-18. Big Bear 45-25. Mammoth is also expecting snow on Sunday, 29-11. And Las Vegas is still chilly at 66-42. Our sunrise this morning was at 6:46, and our sunset will be at 5:24. And this was taken from Orange, California, up in those mountains shortly after the storm. So you can see that that snow level did get down a little ways. Now, just a reminder that you do need to have your ID at all times, your village ID. Please bring it with you to any GRF event or facility, including the fitness center, table tennis room, and any third floor activity. Also, when you are driving, you do need to have your RFID sticker on your card. It gets you through the gates. No sticker, no entry. So you want to contact Resident Services if you don't have an RFID or a village ID at 949-597-4600. All right, when we come back, we will have the Jewelry Box Estate Buyers, so stick around.
At Genesis of Laguna Niguel, we care about every customer and treat you like family. So think of us kind of like a good grandson. We take our time to go over all your new Genesis's technology features, step by step, all in the comfort of our showroom while enjoying complimentary refreshments. Or if you prefer, we can deliver your new Hyundai and cover everything in person. It's that easy. For a simply better buying and ownership experience, visit Genesis of Laguna Niguel.
Welcome to Pacific Financial Planners. We focus on income replacement for your retirement. We have over 3 decades of professional money management experience. We personalize a plan that's right for you and your family. You only get one shot at retirement. Don't you think you better get it right? So give us a call for your free consultation. We can do this over the phone, via Zoom, or in person.
Hi, remember us?
We're back,
Christine and Jack from the Jewelry Box.
which is now the Jewelry Box Estate Buyers.
Relocated in a new spot in our old shopping center.
But we're still Orange County's preeminent buyer of gold, jewelry, watches, and flatware.
And we're still a full jewelry repair center. And with our 3 graduate gemologists, we're still here to appraise your special pieces.
And like always, at the Jewelry Box Estate Buyers,
It's about trust.
Welcome back. Well, as I mentioned, we have Jack and Christine here from the Jewelry Box Estate Buyers. Well, welcome you two. How are you?
Thank you.
Thank you. We're doing great.
Good. Well, we see your commercials all over the place, so we're happy to have you here in person. And I visited you guys a few months ago, and
Yes, you did.
you helped me out with something that I had broke, and so I'm really happy to have you here. So you've moved, and you're not too far. So tell me a little bit about your new facility and what you have there.
Well, first of all, Jack and I decided that we needed to slow down a little bit. So we ended up closing out the retail section of our jewelry store. So we no longer have showcases in this location. We had a going out of business sale. And then we took a week or so off and came back in a new location. Like you said, we're in the same shopping center. We're just on the other side by the Chase Bank in Togo's. So it looks more like a little office. You won't walk in and see all the beautiful jewelry, but we have our beautiful staff that we kept, and the ladies are there to serve you. We are mostly buying, and we are also doing a lot of repair work. We kept Carlos, so we do all of our on-site repairs.
Okay.
Any of your heirlooms that needed to be fixed.
Okay.
We also do batteries. Most of them we can do while you wait.
Okay.
We still have 2 gemologists, so we can appraise your jewelry.
Perfect. Okay. I was
If you
gonna
need
ask
it
about
done.
that.
Yeah.
All right.
For insurance purposes, if you need to update an insurance policy, we can
Okay.
help you with that.
Okay.
So we still offer a lot of services. We're still doing some custom work.
Okay.
We work with a CAD designer. So if there's something we want to make custom and you want to set a stone,
Okay.
we have a couple of ladies that can help. So we still have a lot of
Right.
services that we offer.
Well, from a jewelry perspective, you had to carry an awful lot of insurance and, security and things like that because you have, possibly millions of dollars of diamonds sitting in front of you. So, when it comes to that kind of stress level, I can imagine
Yeah,
you
why are you
didn't
looking at
want to
me?
have that anymore. Because I just figured the whole slow down thing is, it's a great idea, right? For a lot of reasons. And I was just assuming that it would be very stressful to have that going on.
Yeah, we both put in decades and decades to build our business. And when the lease came due last year, or in 2022, 2021 actually,
Yeah.
we felt it was time to make a change.
Okay.
So, we were talking earlier about the fact that we owned thousands of pieces of inventory that had to be put away in a safe every night.
Yep.
And then taken out and put on display every morning. That alone was 2 hours of every day that we don't have to deal with anymore.
Exactly.
So in our new situation, the majority of what we do is buying, and we're still buying fine jewelry,
Okay.
gold, sterling silver, platinum jewelry, everything from broken chains and single earrings all the way up to the finest estate pieces, large diamonds. We still buy sterling silver, flatware and hollowware tea services, coffee
Okay.
services, candy dishes, salt, pepper shakers, all that good stuff.
Okay.
As long as it's sterling silver, we buy that.
Okay.
And we've been very busy with coins lately. Somehow, because gold is up and silver is up
Yeah.
these days, people are taking out some of the coins that they purchased back in the 70s and 80s and making lots of money selling them at this point.
Okay.
So we're seeing a lot of that as well.
There's been some interesting articles that I've been reading about specific kinds of coins or possibly quarters or things, depending on whatever the dates are. Are people also asking you about those types of
That's
things?
a good question. So we buy all gold coins. Not easy to say, all gold coins. As far as silver coins, the United States stopped making them after 1964.
Okay.
So what you're probably referring to is anything prior to 64, everything from dimes up to silver dollars have lots of silver in them, so they're worth a lot of money.
Oh, interesting.
Today we pay probably, $17 for a dollar?
Yeah.
For a silver
For a
dollar?
silver dollar.
Oh, wow.
And
Because
that's
of-
one that's in just okay condition.
Yeah.
There's different levels of the silver coins. Some
Okay.
of them have been graded.
Yes.
Some of them have not been used as money. It's, they were encased and
Yes.
graded.
Yes.
So those are going to be worth a lot more than,
Right.
than the $17.
We're seeing a
Some of
lot of
those
that.
go
Right.
up to 100.
You wonder how long you're supposed to hang on to these things, right? Because now I guess you get to a point where maybe you need the money and you happen to have, let's just say many of those silver dollars. I know my dad does. He's got a bunch of them in a sock.
We have
And he
literally,
puts them in a drawer.
we've literally had people come in with fire buckets, steel buckets filled with coins
Wow.
that Pop or Grandpa had saved up all through the
Yeah.
years. Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder if he's keeping that as a weapon. It's like, come near me and I'll hurt you.
I know I couldn't lift it, that's for sure.
I know. Well, that's really good to know because a lot of people don't know where to go for those types of things. Now, can you assist someone if they're interested in purchasing any gold bullion or coins?
Yes, we do. We definitely keep some of that on hand as
Okay.
we buy it. And we have a few regular clients that will come in or call us and say, what have you bought lately?
Okay.
So, yes, we definitely sell them as well as buy them.
Okay, that's good because I know lots of folks are inquiring about that. They might be worried about what's happening in the economy and they want a little safe, a
Yes,
little safety
you're
net.
exactly right.
Right, right. So they might want to do
Yeah.
that. Okay, now you also mentioned you do watch repair and batteries. So what's the procedure for that?
It's easy peasy. I mean, most batteries we can do on a YU8 basis.
Okay.
As far as significant watch repair, overhaul, the old Rolex or Cartier or Hamilton has stopped working. So we have a master watchmaker who
Okay.
works on those, and he does pocket watches. We work on a lot of antique watches.
Oh, okay.
Parts are hard to find, but he has a massive collection of parts for those things.
Okay.
So we do all kinds of watch repair as well as the jewelry repair.
Okay.
And jewelry repair, everything from just the simplest things like sizing a ring or soldering a broken chain, all the way up to setting stones and
Okay.
replacing prongs and all of that. Anything that we ever did in the old place, we still have our full shop.
Right.
And we do all kinds of jewelry repair as well.
Okay, perfect. Now, just
Yeah.
real quick, I wanted to ask about what types of things you're looking to buy today.
Well, anything really that is pure metal. We're looking for bigger diamonds. If you're unfortunately, a lot of people, their marriage doesn't make it, so they are needing to liquidate their ring. We're happy to take a look at that.
Okay.
Or if they're not ready to sell it, maybe reset it. Take the diamond out and put it into something else.
Okay.
And maybe sell the mounting. We can do that as
Okay.
well.
Okay.
So diamonds, jewelry, any jewelry that you're not wearing anymore, broken earrings. I mean, so many people have one earring, they lost the other one.
I just
You
did.
know,
We have so many folks from the village that come in and they say, look, I have this sterling silver tea service. My kids don't want it. My
Yeah.
grandkids don't want it. I don't know what value it has.
Right.
I'd rather just turn it into money and put the money in the bank for them.
Oh.
And so we do see a lot of that, and that's where the flatware comes in. Nobody
Yeah.
uses
Yeah.
sterling flatware anymore because they
Right.
don't want to sit and polish it,
Yes.
which you don't have to.
I was
by
just
the
going to
way.
ask you, do you want us to clean it
no,
first?
no, do not clean it.
So those are the kinds of things, that we're always looking for. And I would also mention Rolex watches are kind of hard to find right now. So
Okay.
even if you have a 50-year-old Rolex that's not in great condition, we're still going to make you an offer on that watch
Okay.
because there is a market for them.
Oh, okay.
And we will clean it up and polish it up and make it look good, and then we can resell it.
That's great.
Sure.
So one last thing. So where are you headed on a trip next? since you're taking it easy.
Well, we're going to Charlotte in March but that's a business-related
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
thing. We get together with a bunch of other folks like ourselves in similar businesses
Oh, good.
and spend a few days commiserating.
I love it.
Yeah.
Thank you both for coming
Thank
in. I
you.
appreciate it. And,
Thanks for
and
the
good luck to
invitation.
your new adventures.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks so
Thanks
much.
so much.
You're welcome. If you want more information about any of the things that they have discussed, we have jewelryboxestatebuyers.com where you can find more information. We'll be right back.
It's another beautiful Friday, and it's time for another Sports Corner. I'm Cole Young, and I'll get right to it. First and foremost, the Super Bowl is set. After two incredible games this past weekend, the Philadelphia Eagles and the Kansas City Chiefs are headed to Glendale, Arizona next Sunday to square off for the Lombardi Trophy. Since the big game is still a week away, I'll preview and go into more depth next Friday, so be sure to come back then for a full episode of Super Bowl preview and predictions. For now, I'll just mention that the Eagles are currently a 2.5-point favorite over the Chiefs. Since the only football this weekend consists of the Pro Bowl, skills competition, and flag football game, which should still be fun to watch, I figured this week I'd cover a few other storylines that I've missed because I've been entirely devoted to the playoffs. First, LeBron James. The Lakers superstar is about a week away from surpassing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to seize the NBA's career scoring crown. His 38,388th regular season point will represent a monumental achievement. LeBron will have the most points out of any player throughout history. This is also a historic moment because of how infrequently NBA records have changed. The points record has been broken just once since 1966, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar has held it since before LeBron was even born. The rebounds record hasn't changed in 50 years, and the assists, steals, and blocks record holders have all stayed the same since the mid-90s. The only other player that's ever come close to Kareem's record was Karl Malone, who LeBron surpassed about a year ago. This further proves the point that not only is LeBron making history by becoming the all-time leading scorer, he might stay the all-time leading scorer for decades, if not forever. As of Thursday morning, LeBron currently has 38,299 points, just 89 points shy of the record. By this time next week, it seems very likely he'll be taking the crown. Speaking of crowns, Novak Djokovic has won again. The 35-year-old won his 10th Australian Open championship and record-tying 22nd Grand Slam title. He has also stretched his unbeaten streak in Melbourne to 28 matches, a record which dates back to 1968. With 22 titles, Djokovic is now tied with only one other man, Rafael Nadal, and only two women, Margaret Court with 24 and Serena Williams with 23, are ahead of him. To quickly wrap up, I know I said I'd save the football talk for next week, but two major stories broke earlier this week. First, the Denver Broncos have completed their search for a head coach. The Broncos have officially traded 2 draft picks to the New Orleans Saints in return for legendary Super Bowl winning coach Sean Payton. It's expected that the Broncos will make Payton the highest paid coach in the league. The second major story, Tom Brady, for the second time, has officially retired. The quarterback who has 7 Super Bowl wins, 5 Super Bowl MVPs, 3 NFL MVPs, 15 Pro Bowls, 6 All-Pros, NFL record most career wins, most career passing yards, most career passing touchdowns, and who made the playoffs in 20 out of 21 seasons, has officially decided to hang up the cleats. In my opinion, Tom Brady officially goes down as the greatest quarterback of all time. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers will now begin the search for their next quarterback to fill the massive shoes left behind by Brady. A fun fact, Tom Brady was the last active professional athlete drafted by the Montreal Expos, and now there are none. As I said, be sure to come right back next Friday for a full breakdown and preview of the Super Bowl. I'm Cole Young, thank you for joining me. Enjoy your weekend full of anticipation for the big game next Sunday, and I'll see you next time.
Looking for a change of scenery? You don't have to play golf to enjoy all that 19 Restaurant and Lounge has to offer. From a delicious breakfast menu to our delectable lunch and dinner specials. At 19 Restaurant and Lounge, there is something for everyone. Relax with your friends and family and take in the beautiful view from our spacious patio. Or enjoy a cocktail and appetizer in our lounge. 19 Restaurant and Lounge is a great place to socialize, enjoy a meal, or simply take in the view. Join us 7 days a week and experience Laguna Woods' exclusive dining experience.
Welcome back. Well, we have Al and we have Robin here on behalf of the Theater Guild. Well, welcome both of you. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having us.
Now, we've had you on before, but
yeah.
let's just let everybody know how long you've lived in the village and, you know, maybe some theater experience that you had prior.
Well, my name is Al Glover. I've lived here about 5 years now, and I got involved in theater here last year, first with the Old Pros and now with the Theater Guild. In terms of productions I've done here, we did the Noel, Oscar, and George
Oh, right.
production last year, in which I had the honor of playing George Bernard Shaw. And we've done some other things along the way. I've done a lot of acting, mostly directing, though, in community theater throughout my careers. Other careers, I've always had community theater on the side.
Yeah. Okay, nice. And how about you, Robin?
My name's Robin LaValle. This is my first production with Theater Guild. I've lived in the village 11 years.
Okay.
And I've done professional theater and TV for, gosh, over 20 some years.
Wow.
Yeah, and a lot of musicals, summer stock, and I'm really excited to finally be in a Theater Guild performance.
Wow, it took you 11 years.
I know. Well, you know, I was working full-time doing theater.
Oh, you were still, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then after COVID, everything changed.
Yeah.
And so it gave me the opportunity to do something local.
Okay,
So I'm
gotcha.
so excited.
Now we're looking at a couple of pictures of you two doing some rehearsals. So you both are going to be performing in the upcoming performance called Love Letters. So how'd this all come about?
Well, Love Letters is a show about two characters who have exchanged letters throughout their entire lives.
Okay.
Starting at age about 10. And the two characters are really opposites in a way. The gentleman, myself, in the show, is a straight-laced New Englander, goes into politics on the Republican side, and lives that kind of life.
Okay.
All his life, he's the straight-laced, he's the one you go to when you want it
Very
done right.
conservative.
Yes.
Her character's a little different. I'll let her talk
Yes.
about it.
My character starts out pretty straight-laced as far as where she goes to school, which she calls a nunnery, an all-girls school. But as time goes by, she becomes much more rebellious. She's much more into the artistic world and is trying to get away from the restrictions of the lives that they lead. And you see this as the years go by, as they're continuing to write.
So basically the whole premise is that it's about both of you writing love letters. And so are you sort of enacting periods in time?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it goes 8 years old, 10 years old, high school, college.
Okay.
And then adulthood, yeah.
Okay. And then who wrote this?
It's written by A.R. Gurney.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was nominated for a Pulitzer Prize for this
this play,
play.
yeah.
It's very, very popular.
Oh, got it. All right. Wonderful. And then your director is Kate Jacobs.
That's
Yes.
Now, is this her first time or no?
I don't think so. I think she's been around and doing stuff for quite a while. She's
Excellent.
very good at what she's doing.
Oh, excellent.
Yes.
Now, well, I have not met her, so I think that's great. So let's take a look at when it is. It's on Thursday, February 16th. So shortly after Valentine's Day, but nonetheless, it's part of the week. And it's going to be in Clubhouse 5. Now, there is a charge, but a dinner is
Yes.
included. Tell me about that.
Yes.
Oh, there's a lovely dinner provided, as well as some additional entertainment goes along with it. There's, I think, some singing, as well. Debbie Blackwell Cook will be singing while the folks are having their dinner.
Nice.
And then we will perform after dinner.
Oh, good. Okay. And then it's a hot buffet by Taste Catering.
Yes.
Yes.
So that sounds delicious. And it includes a free glass of wine, dessert, and coffee or tea. Well, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, I'm imagining that you probably have only a few tickets left because it sounds like a very fun event.
Yes, I think they have till February 9th,
9th.
to get the tickets.
Okay, perfect. And
Yes.
doors will open at 5:30, dinner at 6, and show is at 7.
7 o'clock.
And there is a GRF bar where they can purchase
Right.
some drinks too. All right, well, I love it. It sounds like a lot of fun, so we appreciate you coming on. Is there anything else that you would like to share with us about the Theater Guild that you love so much?
Well, it's new to me. They're very welcoming. It's been a lot of fun so far.
I'm enjoying it very much. It's my first outing with the Theater Guild as well, and I enjoyed the audition process.
Yes.
And I'm enjoying the rehearsal process as well. So it's,
Well, it sounds very organized. You know,
It is.
I'd say the majority of the clubs here are pretty organized. So they do have a process, like you said, and that means to an end, and it all works out pretty well.
Yeah, it's great. We want everybody to come because this is
Yes.
a wonderful piece.
What if they have guests? Is it the same cost?
Yes,
Yes.
it's $45 a ticket.
Okay,
And that
perfect.
includes the show and the dinner.
Okay, excellent. Thank you both so much, and good luck to you in
Thank
the
you.
Thank
performance.
you.
I knew you were nervous coming in there. You sad to be leaving. That's good. That's good.
She's fine. The performers,
That's good. That's
whatever.
good.
You just
Yeah.
can do whatever you need to do. All right, excellent. Stay right there. And of course, if you want more information about the Theater Guild, you can always go to their website, theaterguildlw.com. Now, we're not going to take a break, so I'm just going to tell you about our Friday movie that we have. The Friday movie is going to be Frost Nixon, and you can check that out at 2 p.m. with subtitles, 6 p.m. without subtitles, and that is sponsored by Harvard Eye Associates, so you can check that out. And let's go ahead and close with our weather. We've got some weather for you. It's actually going to be quite lovely for the next few days. We are looking at sunny skies for the next couple of days, but we will have a little bit of clouds this morning, but we're going to clean up to sunshine this afternoon, 68-46. Tomorrow, 69-50. Then we do have a 46% chance of rain on Sunday, 63-48. And then beautiful days Monday and Tuesday, 65-47 and 69-47. If you are traveling, take a look at these numbers. Our local beaches are 62-49. San Diego 65-49, Santa Barbara 65-49. Palm Springs is finally getting warmer at 73-50. Tahoe 38-18, Big Bear 45-25, Mammoth 29-11, and Las Vegas still chilly at 66-42. Have a great day in the Village. You can always rewatch our program at 12:30 and 5 daily Monday through Saturday, or go to our YouTube channel, Village Television. Have a great weekend, and we will see you again tomorrow right here on Village Television at 9 a.m. Bye-bye.
Captain America.
Watch HGTV.
Netflix.